AI ethics and AI compliance. Hello everyone, konnichiwa. I warmly welcome you. My name is Ina. I'm from Germany and I will give you some impulses from my auditor perspective, how we can implement responsible AI across national borders. So my speech is named From Principle to Process. And first, some information to me. I'm a lecturer for digital product management at the University in Nordhausen, Germany, and I'm a lead auditor for ISO 42001, a new management system, a new self-learning management system for AI. And additional, I'm independent auditor for AI systems, that's for the digital product from For Humanity. And I think with this background and additional with my background from GDPR and EU AI Act, we can combine the knowledge and how we can find a way how we can implement the legal requirements or the safety requirements into the AI developments into the practice. So I will start with the quote from Marie Curie a long time before AI was born. And as the radioactivity was discovered, she said, "There's nothing to fear, it's only to understand." And that's also my quote in the moment with AI. And I think it's the same. Many people are afraid about AI. They think we get the Terminator in the future with the robotics. And so first of all, we have to understand what is AI clearly. It's a processing of data, and every data has an information. And this information is transformed by the algorithms based on maths and stats. So there is nothing in really thinking, it's an inorganic procedure based on our data. So why we need a clear global understanding of AI and a common niveau for security and safety for the autonomous system. AI is a fast running technology and it is inside most of our physical products with a digital service. So in our business tools, but also in our private tools like the washing machine or our smart home. And AI has learning effects and can get out of control. Additionally, we have different understanding and different requirements for safety, security in every country. Differently, the frameworks for AI systems which we want to use globally. And that are the barriers for global use and for global collaborations. And thanks to you, Ashraf, for your words in the morning today and the attentiveness for the breaches in the PAA data in the healthcare sector. And I don't know what was the number.
977 million.
Yes, thank you very much. And so, first of all, we have to understand the idea of AI. The basis idea of AI was to adapt our thinking, our brain, and our behavior in a machine. That's also the machine learning with the results. AI and the robotics have the same or the similar skills and capabilities as humans. AI can learn in an autonomous way. AI can take or make decisions. AI can create new results. And The neuronal networks in the machines are adapted by our natural neuronal networks, and so it's logical that AI imitates us humans, also the robotics, and it isn't a toy. We can train AI for good, but we can also train AI tools as weapons. So, one moment. So, and yes, we humans need food like sushi here in Japan to feel good. And AI needs also food, that's the data. The data, our data is the fuel, the kerosene, the resources for the training and for also for the transformations. And when we want to have good results without or with less discriminations and bias, we need a good data quality during the daily training procedure. And what do you think? What has the machines learned from us? They learned our mindset based on our data? No. Okay.
Thankfully. Thankfully not.
I think it's different from machine to machine, right?
Right.
So sorry, I lost. So yes, okay. And are the data sets full of mistakes and discriminations or have poor annotations? Then the results will reflect it and the algorithms will duplicate any mistake in the training data sets. That is to understand, and it means we need a process for good training quality, for good testing, validation, and additional for the human loop, the monitoring after the AI is in use. So additional to this, we have to understand we cannot capture the data, we cannot catch them. We are processing data vertical and horizontal in nanoseconds around the world. We send them via satellite to the space or via cables through the Earth. And how it's even possible that the data processings with high speed can comply with different country-specific requirements. Do you have an idea?
Not yet.
Not yet, right?
Hopefully.
That's a big problem with the data and the global use when we have other legal requirements in Europe as in Asia or in the United States. So now it's our job to find a way for a global understanding, for a trustworthy and responsible understanding of AI, and the 7 principles for trustworthy AI or ethical AI from the OECD will help us here in this process. They are like the coordinators or the coordinates to find the ethical orbit, and I call it the ethical compass for our data processing. And here you see the 7 dimensions of ethical AI that are the 7 principles for trustworthy AI from the OECD. It's also inside the EU AI Act and the Recital 27. And in combination with design and process thinking, we can follow these 7 dimensions in every step along the AI lifecycle, beginning with in the data preparation, the data annotation, and then step by step along the life cycle from the idea to the use. So, and I will go through one by one. Human agency, human oversight. You told it in your speech. We are the developers of AI and the robotics. We are the boss. We have to monitoring the after use learning effects, the autonomous decision makings, and the AI and the robotic should be the assistant for you in the future. Additionally, we need the technical robustness to reduce the risks of manipulations, but also the breaches of our data. And we need also the safety and the technical robustness for an ongoing use of the AI measures and AI systems. So data governance and data privacy. Data is the fuel. We need good fuel, good food for our AI systems, and that is what we understand here under this principle. Then we have the principle of transparency. Sorry, the Y is a little deeper. It's not my mistake. So, yes, we know we have black boxes, but transparency is more than understanding how the results come about. Transparency means also who is the developer of the AI system. Is there an introduction guideline for the user? Or is the idea of AI with the societal and human well-being approach, for example? That is also transparency. And transparency, I think, will be the key in the future when we use AI and autonomous systems. So then, the principle of diversity, non-discrimination, fairness, we can see it in the combination when AI will make decisions about us humans in the healthcare, credit scoring, in the employment life cycle. It's an important point. So, and from my understanding, the sixth dimension, societal and human well-being, is an important point for the future, also for the Earth, that every development, every idea follows the human well-being and sustainable approach. Yes, and accountability, when we will build trust, we need a clear traceability and additional clear communication of trustworthy developments and use. So, one moment. So, the ethical compass is the guidance and the 7 dimensions, the coordinators, and when we integrate them in the development process via human-centered design approach, and when we use this as a red line in all processes in the organizations, we can, yes, find a trustworthy basis AI across national borders. With this, we have a same understanding, or can have the same understanding, and how we can do it. The new norms and standards from ISO and IEEE, ETSI, and so on will help us here in the future to find a common language. And that's the important standard, the new standard for AI systems or management systems from ISO IEC 42001. It's the first certifiable management system for companies they develop AI, but also companies they will use AI. It's the highest standard, and with this sign you can demonstrate a responsible use or development of AI to all your stakeholders globally, to your clients, your employees, your customers, your companies that give you the money. Additional, the 42001 integrates risk management, a big risk management, as a steering wheel to manage the risks of AI along the whole AI lifecycle. There are some additional norms. You can see it here, the 3001 and the 23849 are the norms for the risk management. And with this, you can use also liability issues in the future with your AI developments. So yes, the standards can support a common language globally for their developments and focuses to interoperability. Sorry. So, and this standards here you see is only a small selection. There are, I think, 160 published norms for AI at the ISO.org at the moment. And here the second one, artificial intelligence concepts and terminology, is, for example, a norm that provides or publish a couple of terms and definitions so that we have the same understanding for what is autonomy, what is the algorithm, what is testing, and so on, so that we can act or interact globally with the developments. Most developers for Europe are located in India, Sri Lanka, and so on. And so we need a clear understanding. So, and the other standards here on this slide, you see overview of ethical and societal concerns. Then the human-centered design approach, and the sustainable, that's the norm for the sustainable, and also here the series for better data quality in the future. So then keep in your mind we are the developer of AI and don't know what will happen when different AI agents, AI modules, AI systems, however you will call it, will interact and communicate with each other. AI is transitive, it's changing all the time, all over the world, and transforming the data. And when we want to live in harmony with AI and robotics, we have to understand that the integration of ethical aspects and design approach is very important. So, my recommendation, level up your knowledge about the 7 principles and the new standards and norms. I think that will be the guidance in the future for the developments and for your clients, for your projects. And I will close my speech with my own words. Trustworthy AI is not in our mind. Thank you very much for listening. Arigato und we need a global understanding in a minimum level how we want to move on with the AI and also the governance and the legal frameworks. It's the same like the GDPR. GDPR was the first big legal framework for privacy, data privacy, PAA data, and now the most countries has adopted the level. We need the same level for the data processes. Thank you.
Is there any intergovernment organization which will work on these guidelines and then provide us with a framework for AI development activities?
Yes, the OECD is I think the leading organization, and here the HYPE framework from the G7 Hiroshima framework here from Japan that are dividing.
So there are different agencies, like, but there is no one central body
No.
across all the countries worldwide.
Yes. You have the OECD, you have the IEEE, you have the ISO.org, you have the UNESCO, and they are talking about and provides the standards. And we will see it in the future how it will work.
Now,
It's in the beginning. It's
right.
the first step we are doing.
All right. Now I have another question, a follow-up question. This is not to raise any controversy, but AI will be used in wars as well.
In what?
In wars, wars against countries. So recently, Russia is using AI, and in the India-Pakistan conflict, India has used artificial intelligence. So if there is no governing, there is no central governing body, right? And there is no ethical framework for AI. War, everything is fair in war, so they might use AI to a different level. So is there something like how we have, like for the prisoners, we have Geneva Convention, right? I think just let's like food for thought.
Yes, I understand your question, but
Right.
I don't have an answer of this. That's
As of
correct.
now?
They can
Okay.
develop weapons with automated weapons, drones with face scanning, and that's a big problem at the moment. Yes.
Okay.